Gate 6, The Art of Passion. My contract with myself. I promise myself not to lose my joy of life, the burning fire that enables me to live in connection with my body, soul, and spirit. I will make sure to cleanse the noise that disturbs my burning passion. I will wake up each morning and cleanse my solar plexus with the practice of the Kriya. I will wake up each morning, practice breathing, as well as a sun salutation, and go outside to get some fresh air. I will stay away from people and places that drain my energy, and I will surround myself with those who energize and uplift me. I will continue to research and learn the languages of movement that open new channels and allow the flow of infinite energy, frequencies that extend beyond my body. I will relinquish those habits and mindsets that no longer serve me, and I will choose new ones that ignite my inner light and passion. I hereby sign that I will not lose my joy for life, my internal burning fire. Kama. The tools of yoga explain to me that concepts such as love, generosity, and compassion are an art. Just as a sculptor studies, trains, and practices his craft for years under the guidance of teachers, and just as a pianist practices for hours every day, so it is with passion. Passion does not come naturally to us. In Sanskrit, the language of yoga, this lust for life, this passion is called kama. Kama is the fire within me that feels like a child's joy. It is the essence of creating life. When that pure, refined fire inside awakens, my creativity is unleashed, and my inner uniqueness shines brightly. The gift I have to offer the world will be revealed. I will find my life's true calling and why I was put on this earth. Still, I need to be careful to distinguish between passion and craving. Craving stems from a desire for more, a feeling of insatiability, as if there's never enough. I want more. More luxury vacations, more money, more clothes in my closet, more diplomas to gain more respect, more youth, more beauty, more slices of chocolate cake. I want to get married, then have children. I want a house with a yard and a bicycle. These are all external, temporary things. In the end, I will be left empty. They will never fill my void. Passion comes from a different realm, from the spirit, from my life force. It originates from within me. It is free and does not depend on time or place or the conditions of my life. It does not rely on any of the temporary material things I own. It is mine unconditionally, and no one can take it away from me. Therefore, I stay constantly careful and aware of my actions. Am I acting out of passion or driven by craving? If I act on a craving, I will ultimately remain unfulfilled. If I am driven by passion, my life will be filled with happiness. This teaching of Kama, the tool of true passion, is a gift of yoga and the foundation of life and life's joy. This genuine joy erupts and sustains everything I do. It is the fire, the flame that allows my light to reach the world through the uniqueness within me. In addition, I make a point to check in with myself. Which people, places, situations, or thoughts enlighten and energize me, and which ones extinguish me? Am I the protector of my fire? I must ensure it stays lit. Check in with yourself. What fulfills you and what drains you? What is driven by craving and what is driven by inner passion? We want to protect our inner fire and keep it burning so that we can all bring infinite and eternal light, peace, freedom, love, and passion to the world. Ajna, the chakra of intuition, the third eye. This is the area of the body above the nose and between the eyebrows. I can pinch it with my fingers. I close my eyes and see the color purple or ultraviolet, like a flashlight. The sound I hear is kashem. I connect to a space beyond time that feels like infinity. I sense I have transcended into an alternative realm that is neither taste, nor smell, nor color, nor sound. It is the sense of intuition. I feel intense healing power from this part of my body. I connect to my eyes, my ears, and my nose so I can see, smell, and hear into the beyond. All my senses are heightened. I communicate and listen from an alternative space. As I cleanse all my energy centers through the flute within my body, I ascend to a higher plane. I begin on a lower plane, in the area of my hips, igniting my primal, basic survival instincts. I then move up to the area of my stomach, my source of creativity, which, like a newborn baby, also represents my natural basic instincts. Next, I ascend to my solar plexus, beneath my rib cage, cleansing my ego, my desires marked by I want, as well as my fears, anxieties, and cravings, so I can relax. I reach the area of my heart, inhaling deeply and opening my heart to love, compassion, and generosity. From there, I move up to the communication center in my neck, my throat, focusing on my relationships, verbal communication, and words. I cleanse all the ways I communicate with myself and with other people. Once I have done that, I am ready to rise beyond my senses into the realm of the supernatural, beyond smell, taste, hearing, sight, and touch. This is my sense of spirit, where I can feel the energy of other frequencies. People around me, even those from my past or far away, emitting powerful signals that I can detect. My sense of intuition is very keen. When my intuition is purified and sharpened, it functions like a flashlight, illuminating the way. Suddenly, everything becomes clearer. Even when I am unaware of my destination, I can confidently embark on the journey into the unknown because I trust my flashlight. I know that this flashlight, made up of a good heart, a keen eye, and good deeds, will guide me on my way. I believe in the journey. I know I am following my calling of goodwill. Therefore, I have no reason to worry, even if I don't know what the task ahead is. I can simply begin my journey with my flashlight to guide me. I am confident I am heading in the right direction. I must always be mindful to uphold my intentions. I believe that once I have cleansed properly, my flashlight will guide me. Therefore, I ask fewer questions and seek less advice or guidance from others. This is the path to Dharma, to a life of fulfillment, light, calm, and quiet. Let's set out together with this ultraviolet light. Each of you, follow your own path. Listen to your intuition. Sangha. Creating atmosphere, fields, and supportive spaces. All human beings, including you and me, have a unique innate ability to create energy, atmosphere, force fields, and wavelengths. In this way, we differ from animals. I can generate an unlimited number of vibes. Certain experiences can only happen within specific force fields. Only this unique energy plane can produce those particular events. For example, a house of mourning creates a very distinct atmosphere that helps mourners process their loss. This energy frequency does not occur in everyday life. It is essential in the grief process. When I enter a house in the middle of a party, the atmosphere is equally contagious. I am influenced by the energy. I start to move as I groove to the music. When I participate in a marathon, the energy around me is contagious, and I'm influenced by it. I feel the runners, the support staff, the volunteers, and the cheering squads on the sidelines. It creates a powerful living energy field. It's infectious, and I can't help but join in. This shared energy lifts me and gives me strength I wouldn't normally have. Even if I ran the same route the next day, the force field of energy wouldn't be there, and I couldn't replicate that same feeling. Like all of us, I, too, am on a journey in search of freedom and liberation. I can create a space where, the moment you enter, you and I will be filled with a sense of inner peace that facilitates self-exploration simply by being there. We all have the ability within us to create a supportive, energetic environment. This is one of the greatest gifts we can offer one another. In Sanskrit, this is called Sangha, or community. the gathering of positive energy forces that influence everyone involved. In the scriptures of yoga, there is a saying that nothing is more destructive than a community that brings you down, and nothing is more important than a community that lifts you up. Even when I feel low or weak, entering the supportive force field loosens something within me and sets me free. I can discover myself in a way that would not have happened if I were alone. So how significant is this? How can I contribute to this atmosphere? Am I entering a space that supports my practice, my desire, and my aspirations? It is worthwhile to seek out places that provide me with the energy field most conducive to the work I want to do and to the people and locations where I learn best. How do I then create Sangha as a daily practice when I am with myself? How do I create a supportive home within myself, a place filled with love and free of self-criticism? How do I create a space where I can be my most authentic self, a place where I can rest and simply be? I form the Sangha within myself as I read the scriptures and recite the words. I listen as the words generate a wavelength. This is my internal Sangha. I cultivate an atmosphere within me that will support my practice and me. In this space, I am alone, but I am never lonely. I enjoy my own presence and my own company. Tapasya, enthusiasm and vows. Tapasya is one of the 10 fundamental tools of yoga. It involves heat, passion, and enthusiasm through the process of cleansing and purification. It is the burning effort to achieve a particular goal through focus and intention. It is the commitment or vow to dedicate oneself to realizing that goal, no matter what. Through my physical practice of yoga poses, I allow my body to burn with the heated energy of movement. I lovingly accept my sweat as it detoxifies my body and soul. I lovingly embrace the burn in my muscles as they cleanse and purify me spiritually. Tapasya is that challenge, that inner spark that accompanies my consciousness and my body throughout my practice and throughout my life. I reflect on this spark, this heat, this enthusiasm, this drive, this tapasya, and this energy that both contain and support me. I do this to maintain a space of calm meditation, to handle the challenges, difficulties, and stresses in my life, and to understand pain. Tapasya supports all I create, my yoga practice and my life's work. It's the fire that allows me to live and to be present. My life vow, to which I direct all my heat and enthusiasm, is to do good, to bring good, to see good, and to engage in connection and unity. Yoga. The search. In order to deepen my research, I must question. In yoga, this is called swadhyaya, the research and exploration of self. This is an ongoing process of self-evaluation to understand the points in my life that prevent me from being in a place of true joy and freedom, points I need to focus on and work on daily. This is lifelong work. This is the work of life. Now would be a good time to pause, grab a pen and paper, and after each question, take a moment to listen to your heart and write down what you discover there. Describe a person, place, or situation that ignites your life passion. Describe a person, place, or situation that drains you of your life passion. What do I need to clear out, move, or cleanse to keep my passion, energy, and spark alive and to recharge myself? Snacks for the way. I will pay close attention to my supernatural senses, the feelings in the pit of my stomach, my heart, and my neck. I will pay careful attention to what is transmitted beyond what is said or seen, like an animal. I will venture into the unknown and let my intuition lead the way. I will believe in my intention to do good, to see good, and to bring good into the world. This will illuminate the way and enable me to bring light into the world and to live a life of urethral joy and peace together with you. This is also a good place to pause for a minute and write down my reflections. What do I want to take along with me in my backpack? The essence of yoga is liberation from craving and the connection to true passion. As we conclude this gate, please take a moment to journal some reflections of gratitude.